All right, it is time to kick in some serious math, particularly our trigonometry. Sines, cosines, and tangents, and the inverse sines, cosines, and tangents. All right, we are going to add two vectors together in 2 dimensions, okay, up, down, left, right vectors, add them together. And the way we're going to do that is sort of like treating like each of them as a triangle and then adding the sides. All right, triangles. We know how to do triangles. Let's say we have a vector and we have another vector, right? And we want to add them together. You got to have them at right angles to use the Pythagorean theorem. And notice I drew that incorrectly, because it was not head to tail. Notice, there you go. It's got to have the head and the tail. Very important. So here's 2 triangles, all right? And we know that a squared plus b squared equals c squared, all right? That's going to be an important rule for us. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. So if we know this guy, we know that guy, we can find c. Super important. All right, now how do we find directions, right? Well, if we got this ABC square again, if I want to know this angle, then this angle theta, right? This angle theta, the tangent of this theta is A over B. So if I know A and I know B, right, I can find this angle here, theta, right? So to review, right, if I know the 2 sides, I can find the third side. If I have the 2 sides, I can find the angle there too. And that's all we have to be able to do. All right, so here we would have, for instance, 10 north, and we have to do head to tail. Sorry about that, I didn't do that. So 5 west and 10 north. That's the correct way to do it. And so my resultant vector would be something like this. I'd figure out what that is because I would do 5 squared plus 10 squared, take the square root of it, and that would be the length of that side. And then in terms of this angle theta would be tangent to the -1 of the opposite 5 over 10. 5 over 10. I kind of write that down a little bit. Oh, that's 10. All right. So if I want to do this guy, I'm going, say, 30 west and then 40 south. All right. So that's a 30 and a 40 south. And that would be, this would be my resultant. And I actually know how to do the math there. That's going to be a 50. All right. So that's 50 kilometers there. All right. And then the question is, what's this angle? That angle would be the inverse tangent -1 of opposite over 40 over 30. Okay, that would be that angle right there. Okay,